So, with today's vlog, it's really not just today. It's a culmination of about 2 weeks, 3 weeks of video I've been sitting on and just haven't gotten around to doing. I hope you enjoy this compilation that's about to play. So we're still walking through the park and it's getting dark, the sun's going down. But this right here is our city hall. We used to break into this place. It used to be a abandoned, what do you call it, dairy factory?
Yeah.
We used to break into that place. It was abandoned and trashed, and now it's like a nice city hall and everything. Neat. They definitely cut down some of these trees back here. Back here. And it's pretty funny because on the other side, it's just all open. Except this one. They're like, yep, this motherfucker has to go right here. This little tree. The sun is still up. Let's go take a run. It was a good run. 3 miles, 5K. Decent pace. I don't really know what it is because I had to use Google Fit instead of the Nike app. And this phone doesn't seem to be activated, so it's not getting any data. So it's just kind of guessing how long it went. But yeah, cool down here and then go vote since it's election day. So I got the voting done and gonna head back home now. So far this Galaxy 7 Edge has been pretty cool. It's a pretty nice day today. It's like 53 degrees or something like that. Gotta drop by the post office real quick. Gotta drop a package in the mail. It's always a really tight turn. Hey everyone, Benjamin Barkeo with Barkeo.com. I know we haven't been vlogging in a while, but I got a special treat for you today. We're gonna bring in over my friend Jared. Hey JC, how's it going? Welcome. So today we've got a special unboxing video. Alright everyone, so this is the special unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So we switched over to the recording on the 4S, the iPhone, and so the quality might be a little less, but I wanted to show you the difference in the size between my S5, the old phone, and the new Galaxy S7 Edge. Obviously, the whole Edge thing is a big deal. This one's marked up with fingerprints and has a case on it, but the difference in size is pretty significant. We're looking at a 5.1 inch screen here and a 5.5 inch screen here. So we're gonna finish up the process. We went through a little bit of it with the just getting signed into the Google account and everything, but we figured out what this is for, this little adapter. You actually plug it into the old phone you got, and then you take the cable they included and plug that into the new phone you've got.
Or potentially,
and then just
any phone or tablet, anything with a micro USB.
Well, yeah, anything with micro USB. You make sure it's all unlocked and everything. We're looking for a case there. And let's go ahead and hit next on this. Mode, just go. there's a little gray tab right there. You take it from the edge and swipe over, just like that, and you'll get a bunch more screens. So you can go through these, you can have all sorts of updates or whatever put on there, but it's customizable, and you can swipe it just right from the edge there, and then get rid of it. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to set up some more stuff and take this outside as well, because one of the strengths of this phone is that it's got an OLED or an OLED screen in it, so it's supposed to be pretty bright even outside. So we're going to test that out. Okay, so we're back, and it's been about a week that I've been using this Galaxy S7 Edge. Let's talk about the good things first. They brought back the expandable memory, so that's awesome. I really love having a micro SD card I can put in and take out. And that's one of the really great things about this, is that the SD card is actually removable while the device is still running. The S5, you know, you had to take the back plate off. But taking the back plate off, sometimes you would let the battery fall out or something, and then you got to restart your phone. And the S5 was atrociously slow, for me anyway. And it's partially due to the fact it only had 2 gigs of RAM and was just not that good of a phone. Honestly, my iPhone was faster. The 4S, yes, it was faster. So I regretted going to the S5 as soon as I did, but I stuck with it for a good year and a half, 2 years, just so I could get a newer phone about the time it was released. And so the S7 Edge came along. I upgraded to that, and it's been great so far. And there's a couple more things that are good about it. I mean, once you get a case, it feels natural in your hand. It's very light. It's very portable. The fact that it's waterproof is awesome. Overall, it's a pretty solid phone. It's very fast, very reliable. Obviously, Samsung's products are pretty good, so it's naturally pretty awesome. The camera is a great strength to this phone, and also the size of the screen. An increase from the S5 that I had, obviously, but I mean, looking at that, you got a lot of great things. The apps run great. They run fast. The next thing I want to touch on are all the cons that I found so far. So first of all, the audio is pretty tinny. It's not the greatest quality audio coming from the speaker on board. But that's partially due to the fact that, I mean, we're dealing with a waterproof phone here. So they've got a different kind of speaker. Also, the next thing that's really kind of annoying is the fact that the video stabilization isn't great. You can take a look here, and that's a big con as far as video stabilization goes. But you really can't expect too much, since the lens isn't something that is on a spring or anything like that. It's not free-flowing, so the video stabilization isn't going to be perfect. But just the algorithm they have for it makes it wonky. So that's something I don't like. Another thing is that the SIM card is in the same little tray as the micro SD card. So it makes it a delicate process to put it in and take it out. And it's just really annoying, honestly. I found that the S7 Edge is rather delicate without a case. And since I got this phone the first day it was available in a rural area without going to a cell phone carrier store and paying top dollar, there are very few cases available. I had to end up driving an hour to Best Buy just to get any case. Any case. You can't find them anywhere else for some reason. But I have a feeling that's more of a distribution problem than it is anything else. So Samsung, the case situation needs to improve in the early days, because that will affect a lot of people who are early adopters of your products. Here's the deal, guys. Without a case, this phone is almost impossible to use naturally. Because this is the S7 Edge, almost every part of the phone is a button. Your palm will hit some part of the edge and you'll click on something and it'll just open up. That's annoying. And it makes you just naturally, from other phones, you're just naturally inclined to grab the phone by parts that are not the screen. You can tell where it's touchable and where it's not. So it's very unnatural to hold this phone in any way that makes sense, really. It's very easy to drop. Now, another one of the pros for this phone is the promotion Samsung is doing for the Gear VR. I'm really excited to check that out, but stay tuned for that in a new video. If you want to see that and other videos, make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.